Lee, to me, the hidden winners in the AI boom are the utilities,
Yeah, they are.
because the need for electricity is going to be off the charts. You can't even imagine. I mean, Eric Schmidt, who used to run Google, said that 99% of all the electricity in the world would be used by AI after 2030. So who do you like in this space over the course of the next few years?
Well, we're big fans of Constellation, and the stock has just been on fire. It's like $320. But any utility that is based near the huge hubs for AI data centers is going to work. So, like, there's a huge concentration in the Washington D.C. and Alexandria, Virginia area of data centers. Well, anybody that serves that area, which can be Constellation or it can be Duke or Southern Company, that are all based kind of in the southeastern part of the country. But there's also Entergy will probably be a player, and then the companies, strangely enough, like up in where they're building up in places like where they were building shale moves are now becoming data centers up in North and South Dakota, up through that region, and there's smaller utilities based up there that are probably going to get a big chunk of that business. So typically, if you can look in areas where they're building these gigantic centers, that's where the utilities are going to do good, because they're going to have to use natural gas. They're just not going to come up with enough
or coal
electricity generation from other sources.
Yeah, this is also a pollution play, but I mean, I'll give people an example of why they should look at big utilities everywhere in the country.
Right.
There will be a data center built in a small township in northern Michigan. Just came out. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
But the land is cheap.
Yep.
And they have access to electricity. I think that's I think it's Detroit, and I don't want to say for sure it is because I don't know where it is in Michigan. But the fact of the matter is that any large utility in the United States is going to be in the AI data center business, because
absolutely
there's too much demand. It's any place they can find land and electricity. I mean, as you know, they just are putting up one Meta in Louisiana.
It's huge. It's like a whole county. It's almost the size of a county. Just the square footage, square miles.
Musk has one that is in the close to nowhere in Tennessee.
Right.
So if you're looking at utilities, don't just look at ones that are near big cities. These guys are looking for places that aren't near big cities, where there's a lot of real estate, cheap, and electricity.
Yeah, and I think, and if I would have researched this, so I think there's one out in North and South Dakota. I think it's Black Hills. I think it's BKH is the symbol, and they cover like the whole state, because North and South Dakota population for both states combined is probably what, 1 million, 2 million. And if there's one in up north Michigan, DTE probably does have that business.
Could be, yeah.
So that's who Detroit Edison is the symbol DTE. But yeah, I think it's Black Hills, or is in North Dakota, and it's, I think, BKH, and they're a small one in that area. But yeah, any place, like, look and see where these companies are building, and then you're going to find out which local electricity provider. And again, most of it's going to be nat gas. And one stock that we do like, if you're looking for the nat gas provider, is EQT. They are the big players and the ones to own, and they pay a small dividend. But EQT is expected to be the big natural gas player going forward.
And their CEO said last week that people who are residential electricity customers should look for a 35% increase in their electricity bills over the next few years, unless natural gas is what's being used to provide the electricity. So it's a play to the audience.
Absolutely.
If you don't want your electricity bill to go up, then everybody should go back to natural gas. We know it's not that clean, but it's going to make sure that you can still afford your electricity.
Well, yeah, and the good thing for American citizens is we have more natural gas in the lower 48, and of course in Alaska than anybody. And the president has made, drilling for more. When he said drill, baby, drill, now he's talking about drill for gas, baby, drill, because that's where we need it. And gas is still cheap, three and a quarter, 350, but that could double over the next couple of years. And
Oh, I know.
EQT, big player, but also some of the other big players are the people that move the gas. The MLPs that structure, and the nice thing about most of them, Kinder Morgan is one. They have huge pipelines that move gas, and they have contracts that are locked in for years. So
Even
if you want to
decades,
play
yeah.
natural gas and utilities, you can do Kinder Morgan, which is KMI. You can do EQT, or buy the utilities, or buy all the above. But you're right, that's going to be a huge growth area for the next 10 years.